What is up, guys? Today we are playing as Captain America, leader of the Avengers, against expert Magneto here, one of the leaders of the mutants. So this matchup that I've never actually played before, even though I think I've done Iron Man versus Magneto a couple times. But yeah, I want to just try a Steve Rogers Captain America here against Magneto and see how he does. So we are playing a leadership deck here for Captain America, and one card that I really like for Steve Rogers is Suit Up here. So we have 3 copies of this card because as an RTO action, you can only play this card in RTGO. You can search your deck and discard power from an ally and upgrade that can be attached to ally, and you add to your hand. Well, with our RTGO ability here, Living Legend, we can reduce the cost of the first ally played each round by 1. So we can flip down to RTGO, play Suit Up, and then use our Living Legend to get that cost reduction here. And if we play an ally like Gambit or an ally like Professor X, we could potentially, confuse Magneto, or Gambit can, prevent Magneto from getting like an advance as that encounter card to just allow us to not let the main scheme pop. So yeah, that's the synergy here. And Suit Up is also a physical resource here, working out well with Captain America's physical resource synergy with this attack event where he needs physicals to the heroic strike to stun. Okay, so we have 3 cards to Suit Up here. For our ally lineup, we have Gambit, Professor X, Vivian, Nick Fury, Cyclops, Maria Hill, Beast, and White Tiger. And Cyclops is also a big ally here for his deck to increase our damage output with our readies and with the allies swarming up. And we also have Mission Leader here. We reduce the cost of player's card by 1 if your identity has a soldier trait, which Steve Rogers does have in RTU and in hero form. We also have 2 copies of Make the Call, the Triskelion, Rapid Response, Clarity of Purpose, and Honorary Avenger. These are upgrades that can't be attached to friendly characters like allies, so Suit Up can grab these 2 cards to your hand. We also have Build Support here, Queen Carrier, Mansion, Helicarrier, and the 3 basic doubles. And that is our leadership deck breakdown. So let's shuffle up here, and we'll also get Magneto set up. So main scheme stage 1A says to set the Order Decay side scheme side, which we already have set aside behind Boarding Party. And it says to review the boarding party side scheme, coming in here with 3 per player threat. And it says that Magneto cannot have more than 6 sustained damage. Whenever it's defeated, we flip this card over and review the Sabotage Master mode, which was set aside. Let's advance the main scheme to stage 1B here, coming in with 1 per player threat. And then Magneto also comes in with Steady and Toughness. But he will eventually lose a Steady whenever we can clear off all of these side schemes here and then make him physically strained. One of my favorite mechanics of Magneto. Magneto also has a 1 reviewed ability here to deal each player a face down encounter card. So we are going to be getting an additional encounter card on this first round here. Let's shuffle up the player deck a little bit more here. And yeah, we want to do a lot of alter ego shenanigans here against Magneto because Magneto has that force response after he attacks you, placing a mana counter on the main scheme. Well, that gives Magneto a lot of tempo here because whenever we get those 3 mana counters, we mill until we get a mana card and essentially review another encounter card, right? So if we flip down to alter ego and then have Magneto scheme, he will not place those mana counters. So that's why we want to utilize alter ego stuff a lot, which is why we have Suit Up. And Suit Up can always tutor Gambit and Professor X. So very powerful combo there. All right, I think we're all shuffled up here for the player deck. Hopefully I got a good shuffle in there. And then let's shuffle up the encounter deck here. And then we do get 1 face down encounter card to start this game off. This here. And yeah, hopefully we don't get, what do we not want with that additional encounter card? I mean, any expert card is probably not good, like Under Fire or Exhaustion. Master Plan is not that bad right now because we have a side scheme there, so we won't mill the encounter for our side scheme. Yeah, we probably just don't want the other expert cards. And then activations, especially attacks for Magneto, are rough because he adds those mana counters, so we definitely don't want that either. All right, I think we are all shuffled up here for the encounter deck as well. So we get a face down encounter card, which is this card right here. And then we are good to go. Set everything up. All right, let's do our mulligans. We're going to drop to our hand size here of 6 as Steve Rogers. Ooh, we got Maria Hill, which is a great start. So one thing with, we got both the Make the Calls here. One thing with Captain America is I don't want to mulligan too hard. Because if I get the shield, I lose that resource, but I will mulligan pretty hard here because I don't want to Make the Calls in my hand right now. And the heroic strike I don't want either. I think we just hold on to X here in case we get like a double. But yeah, this will be, we'll mulligan 2 cards here. So I guess it's not that hard of a mulligan. Hopefully we do not draw into the shield. 1, 2, nice, no shield. Okay, so with our sub ability here, we do this after Mulligan. Search your deck and discard pile for Captain America's shield, and then we can add to our hand. So we're gonna look through our deck here because it was not in our discard pile. And one thing with that is that if it's in our hand already after the Mulligan, then we cannot add it to our hand, right? So right now we have 7 cards in our hand, including the shield. But if we drew the shield, then we only have 6 cards in our hand, which would totally stink because it's an extra resource right there, right? So we got Mission Leader right away and a Maria Hill. So I think I just play Maria, see what I can get, and then just use the Mate to Call here as a resource. And then play a Mission Leader, see what I can get, and just keep going from there. All right. All right, let's go and get started here. So, Living Legend is reducing the cost of the first ally played each round by 1. We have not played an ally, so Maria Hill is going to be 1 cost here. Let's use a resource so we can play good old Maria Hill for 1 cost. She's an ally. Whenever she enters play, each player can draw a card. So let's draw a card here. We drew into, ooh, we're getting a lot of the allies here. So we got Vivian here. I think I'm okay using Vivian as a resource, and I potentially have to play it like this. So let's use a resource here. It's 1 cost to play Mission Leader, which is only 1 cost because we reduce the cost of play if your deck has a soldier trait, which you have in Arpigo and in hero form. So 1 resource there to play our Mission Leader. This 2 cost upgrade after his side scheme is defeated when exhausted and each player draws a card. It's a hero response, so we have to be in hero form to proc this effect. Let's go ahead and flip up here to hero form, and we're gonna Thor for 2 from Boarding Party. Maria Hill is gonna Thor for 2 as well and defeat the side scheme. So whenever it's defeated, we flip it over and review Sabotage Master Mode. Also coming in with 3 per player threat. Since that side scheme, the Boarding Party one was defeated, we can exhaust Mission Leader. We're in hero form, show hero response, draw a card, and Maria Hill will now take a consequence damage. We drew a suit up here. I think I hold on to Gambit because X is a little bit too early. So we go Shield and Triskelion here. Yeah. So we use a resource here so we can play the Captain America Shield. 1 cost upgrade, we get +1 defense and we gain Retaliate 1. Here's a resource here to play the Triskelion. 1 cost support, increase your ally by 1. So now we can have 4 allies instead of just 3. That's going to end our turn. Let's write it back up. I don't think I need to. I can do this all day. We'll draw back up to our hand sets of 5 in hero form. Holding on to Gambit. We got a pseudo. Ooh, we got our double here, which is good. Ooh, we got Nick Fury. Okay, a lot of good things here. We probably play Nick Fury and see what happens after that. We haven't got any resource generators at all, though. Super Source Serum, or the Queen Carrier, or the Mansion, or Helicarrier. We've seen like decent on 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then +5 here. So we've seen 15 cards. That's almost half our deck. Okay, it's Magneto's turn. He's going to add 1 threat to the main. It goes up to 2. He's going to attack us. We're going to defend him with Maria Hill. He's hitting with a base of 3. Gets a boost card here of 1. So 4 damage. Takes out Maria. We don't want her to get caught in metal shards, so we want to just defend with her right away. So after Magneto attacks, we place a Manic on our main scheme. Goes up to 1. All right, here we go. Now we get down on a counter card. We got to do these 2 encounter cards here. First one is, no, seized. Hopefully we don't lose our resource generators. So whenever seized is reviewed, put the top 6 cards of your deck face down underneath this side scheme. And then it has acceleration. Whenever we defeat it, we get those cards back to the discard pile. That's not good to get on your first deck pass because now we might be losing some key cards here. And then whenever we defeat Seize, Magneto also activates against the player who defeats the scheme. All right, last encounter card here is, another side scheme. That's good for Mission Leader, but we only proc it once per turn. So Acolyte says each Acolyte minion gains guard. We'll just put this here because I'm going to probably try to defeat this one right away. Also coming with 3 per player threat. All right. All right, let's do, we just do, this is easy. 4 resources here. Easy to decide, I mean. So we can play good old Nick Fury. Whenever Nick Fury enters play, choose one. We're going to pick the one and draw 3. So 1, 2, 3. Oof, okay. And then Nick's going to Thor for 2 from the Acolytes. Drop down 2. He'll take a consequence damage. Captain America is going to Thor for 2. Clear off the Acolytes. We don't want the hazard. Side scheme is defeated. Then we can exhaust good old Mission Leader. Draw a card. We're already getting good value out of it. Ooh, we got a double. Okay. The double means I could either Helicarrier and then play. No, wait. If I Helicarrier, I can't play Gambit. So I Super Serum here that I could play Gambit. I think that's the play. I do want to get a little bit of scrying going on right now. Yeah, let's get a resource generator down to Super Serum and then also get Gambit down. So we'll use. I mean, that's a bit of more of a tempo play. We could go more of a greedy play, which is to play the apartment and Super Soul Serum. Nah, it's fine. I think we go tempo play here. This will be a double resource, so we can play our Super Soldier Serum, following getting a resource generator down. We can exhaust this card to generate a physical resource. Let's go ahead and do that. So we have a physical resource, 2 more for a total of 3 to play Gambit here for 3 costs. After Gambit enters play, look at the top 3 cards of the encounter deck. Tuck 1 underneath Gambit so that only the boost is available. We'll get any, actually, wait. It doesn't matter. We'll get Delgado. So Gambit's Thor attack is equal to the boost icons of the card tucked under him. So he has 2 Thor, 2 attack. We put this back on top in the same order, and this is actually fine. We'll get stunned, take 2 damage from mana counters, and Nick will block this hit. So I think we're okay with that. Yes, put it back in the same order. All right. What do we do here? Do I want to work on Seize? And then he'll get activation though. That's fine. Let's do. Maybe we can use our shoe block if it's still in the deck. If it's not over there, Gambit with Thor for 2. Actually, wait. I feel like we're gonna get our thwarting card. It's a waste if Gambit thwarts that and we get our thwarting card. And we can always do that. That's fine. We'll thwart for 2 from Seized. Gambit takes a consequence damage. I think it's too risky to try to draw it. And then if I don't draw it, then I kind of get screwed over because Gambit has to thwart next turn. And then if I draw, it'll be really good, but probably not worth the risk. Let's ready back up, ending our turn. And we'll draw back up to our hands here 5. Ooh, we got the shoe block here. So we use Nick to take the hit, and we can shoe block next turn. Okay, Magneto's turn, or the next activation after Seized. Magneto's going to add 1 threat to the main scheme. He's going to attack us. We'll block with Nick Fury. We already know the boost. Oh, sorry. He adds 2 threat because of the acceleration from Seized. Oops, this goes up to 4 threat. Okay, that's actually getting a little bit high because it pops at 5. He's attacking. Nick will block the hit, hitting with the base of 3. Boost is 2. 5 damage, takes out good old Nick. And then after Magneto attacks, he gets a magnet counter on the main scheme. And then he's going to deal with a face-down counter card here, which is Electric Shock. When reviewed in hero form, you are stunned. And you also take 1 damage for each magnet counter main scheme. There's 2 counters, so we take 2 damage. Drop from 11 down to 9. Right, and then it's back over to our turn. Yeah, so I think I take out Seized here. We have the shoe block. Let's put a ready token on our shoe because we're going to need to use it here. So let me think. Do I thwart out myself? Oh, when he attacks, he'll proc magnet counters. Dang it. I don't want that. Yeah, I think we just take. I mean, we thwart out ourselves here. Okay, let's just do it. Yeah, we'll thwart for 2. Is there anything I want to play first? That's not okay. We'll thwart for 2 from C's. We'll clear it off here. So when it's defeated, Magneto activates against the player who defeats the scheme, and we discard these cards. So let's see what we got discarded here. We lost the Queen Carrier animation and the Super Sword Serum. So we have no more resource generators, right? Because we threw away the Helicarrier. So we really got a good hit with that Seized. Okay, so we lose all those cards. And then now Magneto's going to activate against the player who defeated the scheme, so he's going to attack us here. So we'll take this hit to the face because we have the shoe block in hand. So Magneto's hitting with a base of 3. Here is his boost card. It was attacked defeats an ally, places a mana counter on main scheme. It does not defeat an ally, so just 3 damage here on Captain America. And then we're going to play a shoe block. So interrupt when you would take any amount of damage. We're about to take 3 damage. Exhaust Captain America's shield, prevent all the damage. We take no damage there, but we do have retaliate once. We're going to hit Magneto back for 1 during the player phase. Knock out the tough, and after Magneto attacks, he places a mana counter main scheme. Here's the annoying part. Now that there's 3 mana counters, we trigger the 4th response. The errata is we remove all 3 counters first, and then we mill from the encounter deck until we get a magnetic card and reveal it. So we got this card here. So even though it's a player phase, we have to resolve this, defeat a Sentinel minion in play. There are no Sentinel minions, but it's going to surge into, oh no, Master Magnetism. Review, take the topmost magnetic card in the encounter discard pile, which is this magnetic card here. Give to Magneto to face down boost. He's going to activate. So he's going to attack us here again. He gets another boost. So he has 2 boosts here. I'm going to have to block this with Gambit. Yeah, maybe I should have just taken that first hit to the face and shoe block this one, but Gambit will defend. He still has extra life, which stinks. So Gambit's blocking. Here's a boost. 0 and 1 and 3. So 4 damage takes out Gambit. I should have just maybe taken that one to the face, huh? So Gambit's knocked out here. The card under the Gambit gets discarded. Alright, and then it's still our turn. Oh boy. We're kind of defenseless right now. We'll get 1 encounter card, but it was another activation. I forgot. We mission leader too, because all that happened at the same time. Since the slot team was defeated, we exhaust mission leader and draw a card when we defeat a Seized. There's a thwarting card. Well, let's just play it. Zero cost event. Hero action. Captain America gets +1 Thor until the end of phase, and we draw a card. So we have 3 Thor here. Actually, this is really good. So we have 3 Thor, and then we draw a card. Ooh, we got an ally. It's pretty good. Play build support. So what I was planning on doing was just clearing out the Sabotage Master mode with the 3 Thor and readying what I can do is all day. And then we flip down and then just let Magneto pop this and then scheme. But this is actually better now that we have an ally to block for us. We can stay in hero form. So if I play build support here, I can discard this to ready. Clear build support, get the Quinn carry out, play Agent 13. Yeah, okay. We'll exhaust the Super Soul Serum to generate physical resource so we can play build support here. Player side team comes in with 3 per player threat. And then we're going to use our hero ability. I can do this all day. Discard 1 card from your hand. Ready Captain America, limit once per round. So we ready back up here. And we still have the 3 Thor because we play Fierce Determination this phase. So let's go ahead and Thor for 3, clear off build support. When build support is defeated, it goes in victory's play. Search your deck and discard pile for support with a cost 3 less. Put it straight into play. Let's get our trusty Quinn Care that we lost earlier. So Quinn Care we can exhaust to generate a WA resource. Let's do that. This would be 2 more resources here for a total of 3, so we can play Agent 13. As a response, after she enters play, remove 2 threat from the scheme. Let's take some threat off of Sabotage Master mode. And then she's going to Thor for 2 from the main scheme. Drop it down 2, she'll take on 2 damage. I want to leave this up for Mission Leader next turn, and then I also don't want this to pop with the adding 1 per threat per turn. Alright, that's going to end our turn. Let's right back up here. Alright, we're getting built out pretty nicely, and we still have another shoe block in our deck, so if he activates twice, should be okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, Magneto's turn. He's going to add 1 to the main. He's going to attack us. We'll block here with Agent 13. And with a base of 3, gets a boost of 0. So 3 damage takes out Agent 13. And then Magneto adds a mana counter to the main scheme. Then we get down 1 phase 9 counter card. Electromagnetic Blast. Exhaust each upgrade and support control. So Triskeleton here is also exhausted. Not that it matters. And then we place a mana counter main scheme. So this goes up to 2. And then that's going to resolve that. Okay, back over to our turn. Okay, so what do we got going on here? Do I play? Oh man, if I had the economy cards, I could play Beast. What I almost want to do is just play the Honor Avenger. Well, let's play this. Fierce Determination. Hero action, we get +1 Thor until end of phase and then draw a card. Into a shoe toss. So I could Thor for 3 from Asteroid M. Play Beast for 3 costs because I haven't played Ally. And then get Delve to play Rapid Response. I think that's a play. Let's go ahead and Thor for 3 here with the Fierce Determination. Clear off the main scheme. If he pops it, it's okay because it's at 2 mana counters. And then we'll flip down here to Alter Ego. Then with the Living Legend, we have not played Ally this round. So Beast is only 3 costs. 3 resources here, so we can play Beast. Whenever Beast enters play, search your deck and discard pile for a resource card. Let's get a double here. And add to your hand. And then we can use the double resource right away to play Rapid Response here. So 2 cost upgrade, max 1 per player. After an ally controls this card, we can discard the Rapid Response and then put the ally back into play. I believe we have Suit Up in our deck here, so it's a good time to flip down. And of course, we need Beats at Thor for 2 to clear off Sabotage Master mode so we don't get a trigger that when defeated, that when reviewed effect for when the main scheme advances. So this is defeated, and then we can't practice anyways because it's already exhausted. This goes in victory display, and we review the Orb Decay side scheme, also coming in with 3 per player threat. And then Beast will take a consequential damage, and that's going to end our turn. It's right up here. So I want to get the apartment down, but we can start doing more Alter Ego flips now. Let's drop it up to 6, and yeah, we got the Suit up there. We deck out, so we get dealt a face down and counter card. I forgot we had the shoe block as well. Maybe it would have been better to stay up in hero form with the shoe block. But I wanted that discount on Beast. I mean, I'm okay with the main scheme popping here because of the 2 per player threat. Well, what would be really bad is if he gets a Master of Magnetism and an Advance and pops the main scheme twice all the way to stage 3, which is not uncommon for Magneto. You know, his schemes are pretty crazy. Hopefully we get a low boost on this first scheme though. Like normally, I don't think I will want to flip down to Alter Ego here on a double and counter card turn for Magneto. But since we're still on the main scheme stage 1 and threats at 0, I feel a little better. I feel like we'll need a lot of bad luck for things to go all the way to stage 3. Alright, so we're all shuffled up here, drawing back up to 6 here, getting that extra hand size in Alter Ego. We got suit up, so that's really good. We can get any ally that we want. 1, 2, 5, 6, and we got some economy down as well over here. Hopefully we don't get electromagnetic blast, and we should have a big turn. Okay, Magneto's turn. He's gonna add 1 to the main. He's scheming because we're an off eagle with a base of 2. Boost. Schemes for boost of 3, so 5 threat. That's gonna pop the main. So it's going to advance. When that happens, we discard all the magnetic counters, which is great. And then we advance to stage 2A. One review, place 1 magnetic counter here. If Sabotage Massimo is not individual display, it is individual display, so we don't do that effect there. And then just 1 magnetic counter, so it drops from 2 down to 1, which is good for us. And then we review Factory Online, coming in with 1 per player threat. Same effect as the stage 1. All right, now Magneto deals a phase 9 counter card for a total of 2. And he does not add mana counters after he schemes, only whenever he attacks. First encounter card is M-Type Sentinel with Guard. When he's defeated, give Magneto a tough stats card. Last encounter card is Gang Up. When viewed in Alter Ego, this card just scans Surge. So we're going to Surge it into Sanyaka, another minion here. His attacks have Piercing. Okay, and then back over to our turn. Okay, cool. We should be able to pop off here. So, what do we do? Let's play White Tiger first, I think. Do I even need a suit? Because I think I would have suited for X, but we have X in hand to Thor for 3, and to be able to put the Confuse on Magneto. The problem is he still has a helmet, so I hope he doesn't get it this next turn. We could also Cyclops here for some more damage. Okay, let's do White Tiger first because I need to. I forgot what I was gonna say. I need to draw some more cards before I make decisions here, because I want to get the apartment. So let's use physical resource, wild resource here, Queen Carry Super Soul Serum for 2 resources to play White Tiger, who's only 2 costs because she's the first ally that we're playing this round with Living Legend. Whenever you play White Tiger from your hand, draw X cards equal to the villain stage number. So stage number 2, we're drawing 2 cards here. 1, 2. Okay. Yeah, we already have the allies that we want in hand here, Professor X, so I don't need to do anything else. We could play X and Cyclops, because I'll draw a card. But let's not decide that yet. Yeah, fortunately, no suit ups this turn, I think. Do we stun a minion? No, I think we go for the confuse here. Yeah, we'll do 3 resources here, so I can play Professor X. Oh wait, I can do this all day? Wait. If I play X and I play Cyclops, we could. Yeah, you know what? I think I retaliate on him. So I can do those all day. I just play X and Cyclops. Okay, 3 resources here, so we can play Professor X. Whenever he enters play as a forced response, choose one. We're going to pick the one to confuse the villain. Magneto is steady, so it's not fully confused there. All right, then we're going to flip up here to hero form. And then X is going to Thor for 3, clear off the Orb of Decay side scheme. So when this side scheme is defeated, flip it over, reveal a physical strain, attach the menu. He now loses steady, so he is fully confused now. And then we can also exhaust mission leader as a hero response. We're in hero form. When the side scheme is defeated, draw a card. And then X will take a consequence damage. Alright, so we can have 4 allies because of the Triskelion here. Do I go Cyclops or do I just go Agent 13 actually? Agent 13 can ping out the threat. Cyclops here. Okay, we play Cyclops. We could. I still can't kill Senyaka because I'm stunned. So it doesn't really matter. I feel like Cyclops is just not good value here. Agent 13 is still not the best value because 2 threat from schemes not the most. But we could take out Senyaka and put 2 damage on him. Yeah. So we do 3 resources here, play Agent 13. As a response, after she enters play, remove 2 threat from a scheme. Let's clear off the main. And the Agent 13 is going to swing for 1 on Senyaka. She'll take a consequential damage. And then I think we just take the stun back instead of 3 damage. Yeah, let's attack, which will remove our stun. Then White Tiger is going to swing for 2, take out Senyaka. White Tiger takes constant damage. When defeated, the player who defeats him gets stunned. If we're already stunned, we know we take 3 damage. So since we remove our stun, we just get stunned back. All right, and then let's do B swinging for 2 on M-Type Sentinel. This is actually kind of bad because now a Beast will take constant damage, and what's that word called? A Metal Shards will wipe our ally board, unfortunately. Actually, no, we have H13 now. We're okay. We're okay. Let's end our turn. Ready, back up, and we'll draw back up to hands here 5. So we're like super defended right now. Okay, Magneto's turn. He's gonna add 1 to the main. He's going to attack. X will block. Here's the boost. 3 plus 0. 3 damage, takes out Professor X. He adds a mana counter after attacking. M-type Sentinel hits us for 2. Do I want to block? Yeah, let's take it. Drop down on 7. Face down counter card. Please don't be metal shards though. Oh, this is actually kind of rough. Magneto Seal. One of you place 2 additional threat here for each ally in play. We have 1, 2, 3. So 6 plus the 2 initial threats. So it's gonna have 8 threat on this side scheme. So we're getting a little bit punished there for having the allies. But we can at least proc the mission leader here again. 8 threat there. Okay. We do have to make the call for X. Okay, back over to our turn here. Can I get a high boost with Gambit? Oh, we have Fierce Determination. Let's get rid of... Yeah, okay, we're going to do... White Tiger is going to swing over 2 on the M-type Sentinel, and a White Tiger will take constant damage. So 4 total damage there, and a White Tiger is defeated. Then, let's do... We're going to play Fierce Determination. We get +1 Thwart, and then we can draw a card. Draw a card here, and then we have 3 Thwart. Let's Thwart for 3 from Magneto Seal, drop it down to 5 threat. Okay. I can do this all day here. Would like to, actually, we have them confused. I would like to flip down, but I want to get a resource generator down, actually. I'd like to get the mansion down, would be great. So, okay, we don't need X. We don't need X. Because I can do this all day. Yeah, okay, let's do that. So we'll do, I can do this all day. Discard a card from your hand. We will toss the Make the Call here. And we can ready it once per phase. And we Thor for 3 again. Crazy Captain America power. Drops this side skin down to 2. And then we'll have Agent 13 Thor for 2. Clears us off. So she'll take console damage. Side scheme is defeated. Exhaust the mission leader. Draw a card. And we have not played an ally this round either. So that's one thing to keep note of. I don't want to use a suit up as a resource here because I can play next turn. But then we just do it because I don't think I have enough resources otherwise. So we play the mansion here. Draw a card. And then we play Gambit. Yeah. All right, let's flip down here. Alter Ego. And then we do 2 resources here, plus Super Soldier Serum and the Queen Care for a total of 4. So we can play Avengers Mansion. So that feels really good here. And we can exhaust Mansion, draw a card. Please don't be a Super Soldier Serum. Nice, okay, that's fine. And then we have not played Ally this round, so Gambit's 2 costs, 2 resources here to play Gambit. Whenever he enters play, look at the top 3 cards in the encounter deck. 1, 2, 3. Tug 1 underneath him. Oh man. Oh no, he's confused. So never mind. Yeah, it's fine. We're gonna take the advance. So we take Eunice Gion. This would be an encounter card. Resolve the 1 defeat of each acolyte. So then we'll mill the advance. That's fine. Yeah. So we'll take Eunice Gion, and this goes back in the same order. This would be an encounter card. So we just get a minion basically. Hopefully it's not Fabian Cortez though. Ooh, but we can get Vivian. She should be coming out soon. All right, and then Beast will swing for 2. We'll take out the M-type Sentinel. When he's defeated, Magneto gets that tough status card. Beast will take a consequent damage. He gets knocked out here. And then Gambit will Thor for 2, clear off the main. He'll take a consequence damage. All right, and that's gonna end our turn. Let's write up. Okay, I feel really good here. I think we're in complete control. We know the encounter card. We just don't know the minion. But as long as we know it's a minion, it's not that bad. And then if it's Fabian Cortez, we want to try to dig for Vivian here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3 heroic strikes. Okay, it's a lot of heroic strikes. Okay, Magneto's turn. He's gonna add 1 to the main. He's gonna scheme because we're an Alter Ego. He is confused. Then we get 1 encounter card, which is Z for the cause. Resolve the 1 defeated of each acolyte minion engaged with you. If you're not engaged with acolyte minion, we mill from the encounter deck until we get any minion. So it doesn't have to be acolyte, and then we reveal it. Oh, we don't. Okay, nice. We got M-type Sentinel, which is not bad. He has guard. When he's defeated, give Magneto a tough again. All right, so it comes into play, and it's back over to our turn. Okay, let's mansion. Draw a card. Oh man, we got all the doubles. Okay, Maria Hill is 1 cost with the Living Legend, so we're gonna do Super Show Serum as a resource to play her. Whenever she enters play, draw a card, hoping for Nick or Vivian. Actually, we don't need Vivian, actually. We've got the helmet. Alright. Should I exhaust the heal? Kind of feel like I want to. Yeah, let's exhaust, heal by 3. Go from 7 back up to 10. Let's get some life here, guys. And then we'll flip up to hero form here. Alright. So Heroic Strike, and then Heroic Strike here, here, whoops, what am I doing with the doubles here? Here, and then here. And then I discard a card. I hold on to the helmet. Dang it, I would have loved to play the helmet here. Yeah, but we just hold on to it. Okay, so hold on to this. We'll do, I can do this all day. Discard a card from your hand. We'll discard this here so we can ready back up. Let's attack now, so we can remove the stun. All right, then we'll do 3 resources here, so I can play, wait, what? No. 4 resources here will overpay for Heroic Strike. Here, I should attack, do 6 damage to enemy. We'll take out the M-type Sentinel. When he's defeated, give Manny with tough. Here has a tough. Then, let's do Marie Hill. It's going to swing for 1, knock off the tough. She'll take a consequential damage. And then we just keep the ally up here, because I don't want to get wiped with the metal shards. Then we use the Queen card, generate a physical resource. This will be 2 more physicals for a total of 3. So we can play Heroic Strike. Here, action attack, do 6 damage to enemy. If you play this card using a physical, which we did, stun the enemy. And Magneto no longer has steady, so he's fully stunned. First damage of the game, 6 damage, brings it from 20 down to 14. And that's going to end our turn. Let's ready back up here. All right, we'll hold on to our helmet in case we die, and then drop back up to 5. Ooh, we got Super Serum. Okay, I want to play this down for sure. And then I don't even think we need Helicarrier anymore. All right, Magneto Serum is going to add 1 to the main. He's going to attack us. He's stunned. No mana counters because he never activated. And counter card is, ooh, another M-type Sentinel with guard. But he keeps getting Magneto's Tufts, which is pretty annoying. But actually, I might Vivian him. Let's mention, draw a card, just because we have nothing else to play, right? We finally got the apartment, but I'm not flipping down here because I don't have the suit up. Okay, I think we just, okay, let's do Super Soldier Serum and Queen Care for 2 resources to play the final Super Soldier Serum. So now we got our economy really well set up here. Let's see. Do I play the apartment? Like, if I don't play the apartment, I could shoot toss and then, like, go crazy here. But I think it's fine. I think we do the apartment. Apartment. Vivian. Hold on to then I can't play the helmet. We're about to deck out. So what do I want back into my shuffle? I would like the shoe block back into the shuffle, unfortunately. So okay, if I play Vivian, I think I can do this all day. Okay, let's swing for 2 on the M-type Sentinel. Let's get Maria back in shuffle. She'll swing for 1. She'll take constant damage, get knocked out. So 5 damage on the M-type Sentinel, right? Actually, wait, sorry guys. She's gonna throw for 2 from the main. Let's not swing for 1, so let's just clear the main scheme. Then she'll take constant damage, get knocked out. Okay. We don't really care about going back to shuffle because we have suit ups here, which I haven't gotten a chance to play yet. Then we'll do Super Serum for a resource, and this will be second resource here, so we can play Vivian. When she enters play, we can choose a non-elite minion like the M-type Sentinel and then blank out its text box. So it does not have the one defeat effect anymore. Alright, then we'll do a resource. Yeah, I really want to get the apartment down. Resource here to play Steve's apartment. So that's alter action. We exhaust the apartment to heal damage from Steve Rogers and draw a card, but only an alter ego. Still haven't gotten our alter ego like stuff going on here. Then we'll swing for 1 on M-type Sentinel. She'll take a consequential damage. And then I think I'll hold into shoe block here. We're gonna get wiped with the metal shards. That's fine, that's fine. Is it gonna be okay, man. I don't want to get wiped with the metal shards. That's fine. Gambit will swing for 2, he'll take out the M-type Sentinel. And then he no longer gives Magneto a tough because Vivian blanked him out. And then Gambit takes a consequential damage. Let's have Agent 13 just swing for 1 on Magneto, brings him down to 13. She'll take constant damage, get her out of here. And then I can do this all day? No, and we have Retaliate 1, that's fine. Alright, let's end our turns right back up here. Since we have Retaliate 1, I don't think there's any point for us to do that. Alright, we're going to draw back up to 5. We deck out with Nick Fury. Get a face on con card, shuffle this card pile here back into the deck. And then we're going to go for the push here. Hope we can get some heroic strikes, not all at the same time. We can just stun. That would be really, really good. And I don't want the pseudos right now because I'm going to play Nick this next turn. Ooh, we got double for Nick. Okay. That's pretty good, pretty good. Okay, Magneto's turn, he's going to add 1 to the main. He is going to attack us here. We're going to take the hit because we have a shoe block. Then with the base of 3, here's the boost, 2. So 5 damage. We'll play a shield block, prevent all the damage by exhausting shield. And then we're going to retaliate 1 on Magneto, brings it down to 12. And he's going to add a mana counter with a force response. When there are 3 counters, we mill all 3 counters. Mill friendly counter until we get a mana card. Metal shards, here we go. Whenever you do 1 damage to each character you control, and then place a mana counter on the main scheme. So Captain America takes the damage. 1 damage to Gambit and Vivian, knocks them both out. So it's going to wipe our ally board here. Alright. So now we're kind of defenseless. Alright, then we get an encounter card for a total of 2. First one is Master Plan, place 4th on each side scheme. If there are no side schemes, we mill until we get a side scheme and then reveal it. I think there's no more side schemes actually, right? Because we like defeat a bunch really early on. Ooh, oh man, it's the bottom. Dang it, I forgot about. Alright, so we got a side scheme here. It comes out. Dang it, that's unfortunate. So side scheme comes out and then so it doesn't fizzle, but we still mill the whole encounter deck. So 4th threat on here with the Amplify, and then we get acceleration on the main scheme because Magneto decked out. But Master Plan was still resolving, so we don't shuffle it back into the encounter deck. So shuffle this here. And then for the Magnetic Mayhem, there's Amplify. The player who defeats a scheme discards the top 4 cards in the encounter deck, and then place 1 Magnet counter on the main scheme for each magnetic card discarded. So not my favorite side scheme to defeat, but we could just Vivian it with the suit up, which I think is what I'm gonna do. So we don't have to do the 1 defeat effect. Alright, and then we have 1 more encounter card coming up over here. Alright, so we do all that immediately. Master Plan resolves. Last encounter card. Ooh, man, out of time. Okay, you may flip to alter ego form. Okay, that actually works out. And then we can exhaust ourselves, and then we remove this card from the game. Okay. Alright, back over to our turn. We can Living Legend here. Let's Mansion, draw a card. Ooh, got a suit up. I think I'm playing it here. We can get X for the Confuse. Yeah, I think that's going to be really good value. Alright, let's first do Nick Fury. So he's 3 costs with the Living Legend. So 3 resources is going to be Super Soul Serum and a double here to play Nick Fury. When he enters play, choose one. We're going to pick the one and draw 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, dang it. We keep lining up heroic strikes, which is annoying. Alright, let's do a suit up here. So we'll do 1, 2 resources. Search your deck and discard pile for an ally. An upgrade can be attached to ally. Add them to your hand. So we'll look through the deck here. Let's get a... Do I want Vivian right now, actually? Let's get X. And clarity purposes, upgrade can be attached to an ally. So we'll add that to our hand. I think I do want to get it confused here. I don't want Magneto just getting an advance and then popping that main scheme. Right now we have a lot of breathing room, but if he pops it, then we lose that breathing room, right? Alright. So we got our suit up there. And then let's go ahead and use Steve's apartment here. Alter ego action, we are an alter ego. Exhaust, heal a damage, and then draw a card. We need like a double. That wasn't a double. Alright. Now, dang it. The heroic strikes I need to save. See, I would have like a economy to do suit up and X again here, but then I want to play heroic strikes and save them. So, okay, we play X there. And then I suit up here for Vivian and an upgrade. Is Vivian a discard pile? She's not, right? Oh, she's a discard pile. Oh, okay, no, we can make the call Vivian. And then play X. And then we can thwart that out. And then we can just hold on to the heroic strikes. Yeah, never mind. Okay, alright, so we're good. Oh, actually, we could have mission leader for resource if we needed it. But it's okay. Alright, we'll do... I want to save on something? No, it's fine. Okay, we'll do 3 resources here to play Professor X. After he enters play, choose one. We'll pick the one to confuse a villain. Let's confuse Magneto. Alright, and then he'll be readied up. Then we're going to use make the call. Pay the printed cost of an ally. Pay the printed cost of an ally and any player's discard pile. So 2 costs here for Vivian, and we put her into play. Whenever Vivian enters play, we can choose not just a minion, but also a non-permanent side scheme. So we're going to choose a Magnetic Mayhem, blank the text box. So no amplify and no one defeat effect here again. Alright, next we're going to flip up here to hero form. I can do this all day actually with the card we draw from Mission Leader. X will thwart for 3, drop this down to 1 threat. He'll take a consequential damage. Nick will thwart for 2, kill the side scheme. He'll take consequential damage. The 1 defeat effect will not trigger because Vivian blanks it out. And then we'll draw a card with Mission Leader here. I want to play her. That's fine. We'll just toss her. I can do this all day. Action, discard card from hand, and ready up Captain America once per phase. swinging for 2 on Magneto, brings it from 12 down to 10. And that, actually, maybe we'll swing for 1, brings it from 10 down to 9. Should take console damage, and that's going to end our turn. Let's right back up here. We're getting close. We need to play these heroic strikes, though. Hopefully we don't draw a third one. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Magneto's turn is going to add 2 to the main now because the acceleration goes up to 3 threat. He attacks us. Let's block with X. So he's hitting with the base of 3. Boost card here is 3. Dang, okay. 6 damage, takes out Professor X. After Magneto attacks, he gets that magnet counter. Then we get a face down counter card, which is the Acolytes. Each Acolyte minion gains guard with 3 per player threat and a hazard. Nick Fury will get this card here at the end of the round if he's still in play. Alright. Things are working out. Fierce Determination, we get +1 thwart, and then we can also draw a card. We're thwarting for 3. Ooh, we have another Fierce Determination here. Let's kill the side scheme. And then when the side scheme is defeated, Mission Leader draws us a card here. Oh man, we keep drawing these. Dang it. I can't. Let's mansion here, draw another card. Do I just play 2 here? Dang it. That's unfortunate. They're going to go back in my deck pass. And then I'll have to wait another turn to play them if I don't play them now. I almost want to just hold on to 2, flip up next turn, or flip up, and then try to do something. We don't even make the call for game. I'd rather get a suit up here to trigger Living Legend, though. Okay. Let's do... I think how I want to do this. Does it go up to 5 threat? We have him confused. I want to play a heroic strike. Okay. Let's do 1, 2, 3. Play a heroic strike. 2 physical resources from Super Sword Serum. So Magneto is stunned and we do 6 damage. So that'll bring him from 9 down to 3. And he's stunned and confused here. The problem is we just get less value from suiting or from more heroic strikes here. But I almost just want to flip him here with a heroic strike and hold on to the last one in my hand. I mean, the problem is I could just like do it myself. Like me and Vivian could take him, like flip him like together. But then having him stunned and confused is a good time to flip him. Yeah, so we'll just do it here. We'll do 3 resources, play another heroic strike. So 6 damage brings Magneto from 3 down to 0. A bit of overkill there. That's okay. Let's go flip him over to his 3rd and final stage. Whenever he's reviewed, deal each player face down a counter card. And then he has 20. I should notice 22. I think 22 life. All right, and he also has toughness. So we did the one review there, and he has toughness. All right. And then do I play this? I can just play this. We'll play the Honor Avenger. Play only if your deck has Avenger trait attached to friendly characters. Attached to a friendly character, we'll give it to Vivian. She gets +1 hit point and gains the Avenger trait. So she'll swing for 1, knock off the tougher Magneto. And alright guys, my camera cut off there. I am not sure why. But basically we had Vivian attack Magneto to knock off the tough. And then we ended our turn, we just ready everything back up. We drew back up to our hand size here of 5 in hero form, holding on to the heroic strike here. And then we gave it over to Magneto's turn. There was 3 threat on the main. He added 2 with the celebration, so it goes up to 5 threat here. And then we're just going to proceed here with the villain phase. So Magneto is going to attack us. He's stunned. Nothing happens there. No mana counts because he didn't attack. And then we dealt a face on counter card for a total of 2. First one here is an advance. He's going to scheme, but he is confused. So nothing happens there. And then the last encounter card is Electric Shock. You are stunned. And then take 1 damage for each mana counter in the main scheme. There's 2. So we take 2 damage here. Drop from 10 down to 8. Yeah, apologies for that cutout there. All right, back over to our turn here. Let's mansion, draw a card, and then let me see here. We want heroic strike, just get it back to the shuffle, and then I think I almost want a beast here too. Let's do. Do I need the resource or anything? No, I don't think I do. So we'll do 1, 2, 3. For a heroic strike, we'll do 6 damage. Oh, sorry, we're stunned. We're gonna attack first to remove the stun. Then we'll do the 3 resources here to play heroic strike. 6 damage to Magneto, and then he gets stunned with the physical resources that we spent for it. So Magneto is stunned. 6 damage here brings him from 22 down to 16. Yeah. All right, and this brings us a little bit closer. So we heroic strike him. We got him stunned here, and then I want to flip down. Let me think here. Anything that I want to do right here? No, I think I'm good. Do I want? I can do this all day. Uh, I don't know if I'll need the resources. Okay, let me calculate here first. So if I play Suit Up, I get a card, and then I want to get Professor X. So I get a card, or do I want Gambit? I think I want X. So I get a card, I'll get X. And then X would be 2 costs. So I'll do 1, 2. So wait, okay. So X is 2 costs. Or Beast will be 2 costs. We can play Beast first to get double. So we have X and a card. We use 3 resources here to play Beast. He gives me a double. And then I'll use Steve's Department as other card. Yeah, okay, never mind. So we have the economy here. Actually, no, we don't have the economy, I mean, so I can do this all day. So we're not going to do it. Let's flip down to Alter Ego. I hope we calculated that right. And then we're going to use the apartment, heal damage, and then draw a card. Got a White Tiger here. Ooh, she could draw us 3. But that deck is out, huh? Yeah, we don't want to deck out here like that. Yeah, we want to confuse from X, so we're going to play Suit Up here with a double resource. Search your deck and discard pot for an ally, and an upgrade that can be attached to ally. Add to your hand. So we're going to look through here for Professor X, and upgrade can be attached to him. It's clearly purpose because it says attach your friendly character. So now we can immediately proc the Living Legend here. So reduce the cost of the first ally played each round by 1. We have not played an ally this round. So Beast is going to be 3 cost here. We'll use 3 resources here to play Beast. And then whenever Beast enters play, search your deck and discard pile for a resource card and add to your hand. So we can get a double resource here, add this to our hand. And now we have immediately the 3 resources here to play X, who is going to be 3 costs. Whenever he enters play, choose one. We're going to pick the one to confuse the villain. So now Magneto is stunned and confused again here. X will Thor for 3, Beast will Thor for 2, 5. Actually, we'll do X Thors for 3, Vivian Thors for 2. So clears off the main. Vivian takes constant damage. She's knocked out along with the Honor Avenger. And X will take constant damage here. And then Beast will swing in for 2 on Magneto. Brings us from 16 down to 14. And then we should have a big draw next turn and hopefully try to end him if we can get some heroic strikes. And that's going to end our turn. It's right back up here. We have the rapid response here for a Beast if we want to. Oh, we got Cyclops. Okay, so we deck out, get Devil face down, and counter card. So even if we don't get the heroic strikes, we may have the damage just because of Cyclops here. I forgot Beast would take a consequent damage here. So good old Cyclops teaming up with Captain America here. Not sure how thematic that duo is there, but yeah, we'll shuffle this up. And then with our Artigo actions, we should be able to have the economy, Living Legend, and the apartment to go crazy here this next turn on Magneto. And even if he gets an advance, I think we're good. A double advance, because actually, unless he like pops both schemes there, like an advance into a master magnetism, yeah, that would be bad. Yeah, I mean, yeah, we're not like in the clear yet here. All right, let's draw back up to 6. Hold on, Cyclops in the double. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, no heroic strikes, but we'll see. Magneto's turn, he's going to add 2 to the main with acceleration. He's going to scheme. He's confused, nothing happens. We get an encounter card for a total of 2. First one is Magneto's armor. Oh, he cannot be stunned attached to him, so he loses the stun here, and he gets +1 attack. That's actually good here, so I'd rather get that than like an advance or a massive or a scheming card. We get the anti-center here with guard. When he's defeated, give Magneto a tough. Ow, so we may not have to kill. All right, and then at the end of the round, if X didn't play, he gets this card here. If we can get Vivian or Suit Up, it's good. This could work. Let's Mansion, draw a card. Let's use Apartment, alter your action, heal damage, draw a card. Come on, Suit Up. Suit Up, Suit Up. Ah, no. Any more draw? We have White Tiger. Yeah, I think we play both Maria and White Tiger. So Living Legend reduces the cost of the first ally played each round by 1. So White Tiger is 2 costly, just to be double resource, so we can play her. Whenever she play from her hand, I mean, we can draw 3 cards now because Magneto's on stage 3. I think we still have it here. 1, 2, there we go. 3. We got the Suit Up here. So we use Vivian blank out the M-type Sentinel. Yeah, we'll do 2 resources here. Play Suit Up. Wait. Do I have? We'll do 2 resources here. Let's toss that clarity purpose. 2 resources here, so we can play Suit Up. Alter your action. We are an alter ego. Search your deck and discard power for an ally. An upgrade can't be attached to ally. Add them to your hand. We want our good pal Vivian, and then we also want. It doesn't matter. We want the Honor Avenger as an upgrade. Can't be attached to any friendly character. We just get out of our deck, and we shuffle up here. All right. So now, what are we doing? Cyclops, Vivian. I can do this all day. Any more draw power? I play Maria Hill first, I think. Because I have so much economy here. I mean, I'm just wasting stuff by not playing it. Okay, we'll do Super Source Serums to play Maria Hill. Whenever she enters play, draw a card. Oh, we got another draw though, so I could be able to do something with that. All right, let's go ahead and flip up here Hero Form. And then we're going to play Fear's Determination. We get +1 Thwart, draw a card. Hook. Oh, we got Nick to draw cards. No, I think we just go for the kill here. I don't need to do anything else. All right, we'll do. All right, so let's see. What do we do first? We do Cyclops first here. So we'll do 3 resources here, so we can play Cyclops. Ooh, I shouldn't have Vivian first. That's fine. All right. Whenever Cyclops enters play, choose an enemy. We're going to choose Magneto. Until the end of this phase, increase the amount of damage that enemy takes from each attack by 1. So each attack instance on Magneto will be increased by 1 here. Then we'll do 2 resources here, and we'll play Vivian. There's no point doing anything with allies. So we're going to max on the ally limit. We must immediately discard one. Let's discard Maria Hill. I should have played Vivian first and then attacked and then do Cyclops. That's okay. So Vivian enters play, we discard that. We have the Triskeleton, so we have 4 allies here. And whenever Vivian enters play, we can choose a non-elite minion, choose Anti-Sentinel, and then he's going to have a blank text box. So he no longer has guard here. All right, and then now we're all going to attack Magneto with Cyclops' ability. So Beast is going to swing here for 2. It does 3 damage, brings Magneto from 14 down to 11. Beast takes a consequent damage. White Tiger is going to swing for 2, but it does 3, brings Magneto down to 8. She'll take a consequent damage. Cyclops will swing in for 3, brings Magneto from 8 down to 5. He'll take a consequent damage. Vivian will swing for 1, but it does 2, so it brings him from 5 down to 3, and Vivian will take a consequent damage. And then Captain America swinging in for 2 here with Cyclops. It does additional damage, so 3 more damage brings it down to 0. And we also got the good old I can do this all day. Discard card from your hand. Ready up Captain America. And we could swing in here for another 3 on Magneto. Actually, he's already defeated. But yeah, all right. That was a fun short game here of Captain America versus Magneto with a Cyclops. Oh, wait, we had a rapid response, guys. I want to do something with that. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I don't know if I've ever defeated Magneto before with the MTF Sentinel in play. I've been blanked out. So that was always cool to see. Getting rid of the guard is always a fun mechanic there to go for the push. But yeah, all right. I hope you guys enjoyed this fun, lighthearted game here. Yeah, I'll see you guys all in the next video.